Good morning and welcome to another episode of Dale's Dinosaurs at the Pool Room. Today we are reviewing the Mattel Guanlong. Guanlong comes in a 2-pack with Lystrosaurus. They came under the Chaos Theory Epic Evolution banner. You know what, I really love these smaller figures, great for displaying, and they really just give a better understanding of the size of the dinosaur. The paint is quite simple and effective. The figure sculpt is nice as well. As I said before, the size is great, and I would really like to see Mattel slip in a scientifically accurate velociraptor. How cool would that be? Now, with this Guanlong, the legs and arms are articulated, as well as the mouth. We can just open the mouth there just to show. It's articulated there nicely. The figure is actually sculpted quite well. It's sculpted with 3 fingers, which is accurate, and this fella also had quite long arms. The scan tag here comes out of the back. Can I do it? Possibly not. It's actually quite tight. There we go. There we go. For those people who, come on, Dale, who want the scan tag comes out of the back. You know what? One of my mates was actually, they used to complain about the scan tag being out the back, and I actually thought it was a clever addition. But now that the scan tag has moved to under the feet of the figures, I actually do prefer it underfoot. Now let's talk a little bit about Guanlong itself. Now, the full name is Guanlong Wukai. The Guanlong part means crown dragon, referring to this crest. The second part of the name comes from Wukai, which means 5 colours, and refers to the multicoloured rocks from the area that Guanlong was discovered in. Guanlong is a proceratosaurid tyrannosaurid theropod. Say that 3 times quickly. It lived in what is now northwestern China in the late Jurassic, probably about 163 to 158 million years ago. And even though it is an early tyrannosaurid, it lived 95 million years before T-Rex. And unlike T-Rex, as I mentioned before, it had these really long arms for a tyrannosaurid and 3 fingers on each hand. The reason why it's placed in the tyrannosaurid family is due to the shape of its teeth and features in its skull and its pelvis. The head crest here, let's see if we can get a closer look of it. The head crest was not a horn, but it was actually more a delicately thin crest that was filled with air sacs, and more likely used to attract mates than to, wouldn't be able to battle with it at all, not being a horn. Now, there's been 2 examples of Guanlong that have been discovered, and funnily enough, both in the same place, and one on top of the other. It was supposed that they both fell into a footprint of a large sauropod. But, I really doubt that a footprint would have trapped 2 dinosaurs this big. And I actually prefer the quicksand hypothesis. Guanlong was approximately 3 meters long and weighed 125 kilos. This image that I'm bringing up now shows the sizes of the 2 that fell into the hole, or I believe quicksand. The adult and juvenile are definitely small for a tyrannosaurid. I'll keep him here because if I bring Robert Muldoon into picture, you can actually see that the figure's possibly the right height, but it was possibly longer than this. I do find that the Mattel sculpts, and I'm just grateful to have them, are probably a little bit short and stocky. That's okay. Now, Guanlong would have lived in an environment that had forests of conifers and ferns. It would have been humid during summer and dry during winter. Guanlong would have hunted smaller dinosaurs and mammals and other little animals. But it would have also been hunted by larger theropods. From that area would have been Allosaurus and Yunchuanosaurus. You know what? I really hope that Mattel keep bringing out more of these 2-packs with these smaller dinosaurs. This just such a great addition to the collection. Now, that is all I have for today, guys. Remember, it doesn't matter what you collect as long as you enjoy collecting. My name is Dale, and you've been watching The Pool Room. Until next time, take care.